So I wanted to put a video up. I haven't done one in a minute, and this actually was shot the other day. I did this the other day right after Doc got suspended, and I wanted to do it because of him, because it's kind of messed up. He's like the best streamer in the world and got suspended for whatever reason. I'm sure it's valid, but I'm not going to get into the mind of Twitch. So these were about 3 or 4 games in a row, and start out rough, man, just fucking rough. This guy can't hit anything, and I can't get away, and that guy just leaves me there to die, so that's great teamwork. And this was one after I cut him down. I thought this one maybe had some promise. I peeked the door, I'm like, this is pretty cool. Got him, I didn't notice this other chick here. And then I'm like, okay, block her, and I see my guy creeping down the steps. And he downs the down guy and gets killed by the girl with the gun. So that's fantastic awareness. Team awareness there, buddy. I had 1 kill, and it's because he dropped a guy, so just stupid. And this game ends up being, I think this is the game, ends up being pretty, oh no, this is, I'm like, oh, I got that train, I'm lined up with that train, and then the train turns, and then there's other people there, and so I go to my secret spot where I love to go, and last game I went, I just dropped here and got a purple shield laying here. This is my favorite spot in this area to get down here. You usually get a decent gun. In this case, I didn't. Usually get some armor. In this case, I didn't. And usually get something that you can kind of compete right off the bat, and I get melted by that dude, and then it's just, fuck it, I'm quitting. So this is the game that ends up being pretty good. The other thing I wanted to touch on, there were some patch notes. There was a release today, a download on from Apex. They removed some mobile respawn beacons out of the bunker area in Kings Canyon. They fixed an issue with Legends being able to shoot after being down, and I've had that happen where I was down and killed people, which was awesome. Fixed an issue where taking damage was interrupting revives, which I thought it should, maybe. But Wraith fixed an issue with Marble Goddess skin not having the correct hitbox. Fixed an issue with Wraith being able to get a speed boost by using her tactical, then her ult, then canceling her ult. So, not sure about all that. It seems like a lot of work to get a speed boost. Look at that drop. Come on, man. Come on, man. Octane will no longer be able to use stim while healing. Fixed an issue with... I would think that would make him stop with the speed boost. Because I've done that where you're running and have to heal, and you should be able to heal while you're already boosted. I don't know. So anyway. Fixed an issue with passive regen being delayed after the use of stim, which seems good. Fixed issues with being pulled out of ADS, weapon firing stopping, and then when stim ends, landing from a jump pad. That seems a lot complicated. So I actually looked, Apex has this really nice Trello board with some of this stuff on. If you follow them on Twitter, and I do, you can see these updates and stuff. So 5.11 patch today on about a half an hour ago. It's 3:02 on the 30th. Yeah, it's June 30th. Almost July. We almost made it to July, to level 4 or 5 or 6. I've lost count. I've been home since March of 2020. It's just, oh my gosh, this year. So, all right. So there's that. Let's get back to some gameplay. This is not my best game, as I say. My high score is 13. I know it's not Ninja, but 13 to me is pretty impressive. A little better than the gutter tier, and this ends up being an okay group. But this Caustic drove me crazy. He never put his frickin' traps down. I have really been melting with the Havoc. I've really been truly just fucking people up with the Havoc. Just getting used to that recoil and just trashing people. I'm like, why didn't I take that blue? But I'm in purple. Yeah, this Caustic falls a lot and doesn't use his traps enough. But he's, it's a decent team. And I cut out a lot of my shopping because Lord knows I'm a shopper. Now here's a little point for this. I'm running. I fucked up my thing, so shut up. I'm running. I'm watching a circle. I'm at the edge of the circle. Kids. Situational awareness. I grab my gun out. I run a little slower, but I'm in the circle watching the left because people running in from the circle, and this person's a solo in white armor. And I finish with that havoc. But you got a situational awareness, you know, make sure that you're paying attention to what's coming in, what could be messing with you, you know, all that good stuff. And this is where, again, and I've talked about this in other videos if you watched, and I know you haven't, these long battles in Apex, I don't see it. I play a lot of COD with friends, you know, in Warzone and stuff. I don't really see it as much. I don't see this. I've had it once or twice similar, but this ends up being, you know, pretty much, and there may be a cut. I may have cut some, but it's pretty much a 6-minute fight. There may have been a little bit of downtime, so I cut it, but, you know, I hear the fighting. I go to get involved, try and third party a little bit, and, you know, try and get a couple of kills, trying to hit somebody, because Lord knows they finally did get some hits. All I'm doing is wasting ammo. I love this with Pathfinder. I love his to be able to jump across and grab, but they really got to work. I know they nerfed him a little while ago with his how quickly he can reuse his grapple. They got to change that, because I mean it's way too slow. Way too slow. I think he said Jello shields, didn't he? Oh, I saw there where I lost my purple. Trying to get my purple back on so I can refill it. Yeah, what sucked, the only thing that really sucked about this is this one guy did outshoot me. He get one more kill than me. But here's me trying to get, you got to make sure you get out of sight, get around the corner, get out of the obvious place, and revamp your armor, your heal up. So we got 3 squads left. There's us. Yeah, there is a little bit of a cut here because we were kind of wandering around this roof. You see we're in about the same spot, just wondering where they are. I'm figuring they're somewhere over to the left here, somewhere over by Dome, and, you know, we don't know. And then they start pinging me in the noggin. And, yeah, we had to rally the troops. And one of the main reasons I'm showing this, again, more kills than other ones and this and that, but I clutched the end here against 3 gold revive shields. Not to give anything away, too much away anyway. But, you know, here we're watching the edge zone. Make sure you're wary of that. You can see them over in the distance there, just barely. You can see they're trying to ping. First shot is not great, but man, they do get on target in a minute. He took what, 1.5. He took all of my half of my health and all of my shield. So I'm like, okay, that's why I like to always have a Phoenix kit, at least one. It takes an extra second, but you know, I'm safe. I'm able to get it and get myself together and get over with my group. End game especially, there's always that moment where your shield's practically gone and you're into health and you just need that one full push. And others may say, no, that's stupid, it takes too long or whatever, but you know, hopefully they forget about you. You're able to get back in the fight 100%. You can hear the fighting going on to the left. We went to the right to kind of avoid them. And here I'm trying to get these guys. Ends up being a gold backpack. I already have one. But it's like, you guys should grab that. It's really, this is the end game. This is when you want to have all these gold things. And they don't even give it a second glance. They just keep on moving. So, you know, my thought is we have crypto, or not crypto, we have Caustic. Let's get up in this building. You know, defensive players like Caustic and Watson, you want to be in buildings or around buildings. And, you know, that's where I'm trying to push us. And they don't take the hint. And not that we need it per se, but we're in the circle. We're at the edge of the circle. We could be in a building, which gives us a little bit more defense. And you know, here again, some shitty shooting there, and then I nail this guy. And that was the wrong, you know, what he says, but that's where I was hoping to get to. But get some high ground. Try and fight from the high ground. Bamboozled. Hate that son. There's one. Heavy footsteps of... He should have been ashamed of himself because he didn't even have a broken shield. I already did. And I dropped him from that far. I thought, well, he got the gold shield. Let me get him, but he had one too. And she had 1-3. But there's a nice clutch. Come on, man. So this was a couple days late, but this is for Doc. I know he's struggling a little bit. He has some issues with Twitch. I hope you get back soon, Doc. You are the best. Nothing but respect for you. And, you know, hopefully you'll figure it out and get back to streaming. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, whatever, and talk to you soon. Bye.
This is where it ends.